All right, here we go.
Yeah.
We're on the same side today. It means a special day.
We're on the same team.
We're on the same side.
Welcome to the E612 show.
Yeah, buddy.
It's 612 somewhere.
That's right.
And you know what that means.
What does it mean? You're going to tell us.
It's time for the E612 show.
Yep. E612.
Brand new
Going
year.
live.
January. Oh, should I say the date like that?
No, don't say the date.
Because what if somebody hears this in December and they're like, wait a minute, January of what? This is old material.
Don't say any dates.
Welcome to everybody in-house.
Rewind.
To all the fans. Take that out.
Yeah, take that out. Rewind and take it out.
Welcome to the E612 show. Nah, come on.
I'm gonna move the buttons over here by me so you're not able to touch them anymore.
We're glad you're a part of today's show. It's a special one. We got some good things happening.
Special guest in the house.
I can tell now.
And
mine's louder too.
And
what?
You have new gear. I see your new merch right there.
Dropping new merch, and so if you
like it, where do I get it?
E612.org.
Yeah.
You can shop there and grab them. They're going fast. Stand firm.
Limited edition.
Stand firm. You're going to love it.
Meaning we didn't order a lot this time. Limited edition.
Limited edition. Means there's no overstock.
Prices went up.
You gotta
limited edition.
You gotta grab it while you can.
Hurry up and get your size.
Grab it while you can.
That's right.
All right.
Cool.
Let's go. Repeat after me. Say, I am somebody. I am a warrior. Therefore I am victorious. And that's because I am
a
child of God.
A child of God.
Yeah, that's the Warrior's Creed. If you haven't noticed, we love the warrior theme. We love war. Warriors.
Well, we don't love it. We
warriors
just know that.
And rulers. I love it.
We don't love war. I don't love war. But we know we're in a spiritual battle.
We're against war.
We recognize
there's
that.
There's a spiritual battle going on.
Whether
and it's for your soul out there. And so, you got to be ready to fight.
Yeah. Which is why
whether you want to or not.
Which is why it's the E612 show.
That's why it's called the E612. Ephesians 6:12. If you haven't read it, go read it. Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Mm-hmm. And we love the theme. I love the theme.
Yeah, I know you do. I don't like war.
I got to paint this guy gold though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He would look real cool gold. Mm-hmm. Not this greenish tint that's on it.
Watch, they probably can't even see it. I think I might have got it closer.
You took it out of the shot?
I might have. I don't remember.
I like
our producers.
I
like all the team that works on the show. I
panned this whole thing so you can see. I don't have this.
Set it all up, and they can't even see it.
Oh my gosh! Help me.
All right, if you can't see it, it's this helmet thing.
I'm gonna bring it in shot just in case. So now they just think I'm crazy.
And it's made out of real bronze. I don't know.
But it's gonna go gold.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of gold.
You got the tint of gold.
It's kind of copper.
But it can't be green.
Yeah, then it does really look like. Do I even say it?
Because then I got all these Spartan fans thinking I must. No,
it does look like that.
So it's gonna go gold.
All right.
Gold.
If we have any listeners left. After last week, we talked about fasting, which is not a favorite subject. But if you're still listening, if you're still here, thank you. We enjoyed educating you. I really, even though the topic goes totally against your flesh, I really enjoyed learning about the topic. It
goes hard.
Different fasts you can do. I'm like, now that's the answer to everything. Like, people are asking me questions, and I'm like, you need to fast. Like, you need a breakthrough, you need to fast. Yeah. It's just necessary. I think we forget that.
You need healing. You need to fast.
Yeah.
You need to
a breakthrough.
Yeah. You want to drop weight. You're feeling symptoms in your. You need to fast. Yeah. It's just that. I mean, even while I was fasting last week, I was going through. I was feeling a lot of symptoms, and my organs were like, "What's happening?" And
I know you were like, "My organs are hurting." I was like,
"My organs are hurting."
What do I have for that? I don't really know. I don't know what to give you. I don't know.
But you know what I did? I fasted and I worshipped. Yeah. And every time I worshipped, healing would set in with the fasting. And so it's important to do it.
And all the random stuff your wife gave you.
This is why God says when you fast. Not if you fast, but when you fast. So important.
Well, you forget that's a part of your Christian walk.
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't like to talk about it. We aren't maybe educated about it. I think that's why the church fasted together, was because that was a great message, and like people really were supporting each other on the app. You know, we have this app and everybody was kind of sharing stuff and encouraging one another, which was
download
cool.
the app.
And for me, I feel like I got a lot of clarity.
Church app.
And even
Download the app. Look, find our logo, Word of Life at Grand Ledge. And you can follow with us.
And even a shift. I feel like a shift in how I eat. Like, I think so many times we're just, kind of talked about this last time, but so many times we're just going, and we're like, what do you want for dinner? What do I feel like eating? And our bellies and our palate lead us into what we're eating.
And you know what I notice? A lot of time we're like, I don't know. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? And you know why?
Especially if you're married.
Probably because you're really not that hungry.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you're just like...
It's just time to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, what's my next meal?
Yeah.
Like, it's dinner, so we must be hungry.
Yeah.
Even though maybe you're not even hungry.
Yeah.
Just grab some cashews and some cucumbers and a hummus dip.
There you go.
We'll talk about that. We'll get into that. We got a guest here today.
Yeah. But I think it's just like a good reset.
Yeah.
You know, especially this time of year. Like, it's just a good reset to pull back and like really see what you're eating. I think a lot of times too, we're just going. We don't even realize what we're intaking. We're just, okay, hurry, I got to eat something, and then, you know, keep it moving. And it's fast. And what is fast? Fast food, right?
Yeah.
Especially when we're on the go. And so I think just pulling back and even just reevaluating
just
what you're
grab whatever's in the pantry.
intaking. Yeah.
Which usually means it's probably not that good if it's in the pantry, because how's it surviving in there?
A lot of preservatives. But you know, I think it's just a good reset in general.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if we always make these resolutions, and New Year's is here, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight,
yeah, this
is a great way to lose weight.
Jumpstart it. Yeah.
Jumpstart. Help them fast.
Yeah.
Give some stuff up. You cannot lose weight doing stuff just eating the same thing you've been eating.
Yeah.
You got to change up your diet. You got to change up what you're eating. And water, man, water, a lot of water.
Well, and I think too, it makes you not only evaluate like what you're intaking into your body, like food wise. I think it makes you evaluate what you're taking into your body, like watching, listening to. Like, you know, sometimes we like to, by the end of the night when the kids finally go to sleep, you know,
finally,
there's like, we like to watch TV together, relax or whatever, party. But I think like, you know, the fact that we were now taking time to worship and pray together and things that we're supposed to be doing anyways, but you kind of lose sight of that, right? Because you're just tired. But me being more mindful of doing that, you know, totally shifts your marriage and the atmosphere in the home. And, you know, our son who refused to go to sleep, who's 3, pretended, I think, to pray just so he could stay up with us, but it was still showing him what it looks like to pray and be on your knees before God.
He would assume the position every once in a while.
I'm like, fine, you can stay up because you kind of look like you're doing it. So I don't know if it was real or he just like figured it out.
It was for a second, and then he would turn into a lion or a cat, and then
then
he would turn back to just praying, and then he would start doing
whatever. Hey, we're showing him, you know. That's right. So I think that was one of the cool parts too.
Listen, man, it's worth it. It's worth it. When you begin to fast, and when you begin to give up some things in your life that are time blockers, stealers, whatever you want to call them, and devote that time to God, man, there's mountaintop moments that are waiting to happen for you, your family, your loved ones. And there's nothing like it. There is nothing like it when you just be there and can just give to God, go before God, and just God take over, man. Have your way, and those are the best moments. And a lot of that happens when you die to yourself and when you sacrifice some things. And it's hard to get to that place when you're not sacrificing anything and you're not.
Or not paying attention to really what you're doing. You're just surviving.
Or not giving up
You're
anything.
in survival mode, you know?
Yeah.
No, that's good. And it makes you reevaluate, I think, food as a whole. and really kind of take a step back. I mean, we've even reevaluated things in our own home, which has then trickled down to our kids.
And I had a doctor appointment. I don't know if I said that last time, but I mean, he told me more protein is what I need in me. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus.
And you heard more steaks.
I heard more steak, more beef, more the good stuff. And so, and that that's great. I mean, and so for me, I find myself now, even when we go eat, I'm trying to just more greens, more
meat.
More meat.
Yeah.
More meat and more greens. And leaving out the potatoes, leaving out the, the
extra stuff. Rolls.
The rolls. Like, I did have some little bit of that bread, but now you make sure you do stuff, if you're going to do it in moderation. I can have 1, not 10. You know what I mean? And so it's just being aware.
Right.
Take a note. All right.
That's good. You can feel the shift, though. Like, I can feel it in our home, and you can definitely feel it in the church. The shift. We had a 12-hour prayer here at the church as well, and just feeling the power when you're participating in a corporate fast. I think this may have been the first time, and maybe it's just because they were just educated now.
Yeah.
But I think this is the first time that it was corporately people sacrificing together for, whatever it was, their personal goals were, but corporately together as a church, and you can just feel that there's just something different in the air. And
give more to the mic instead of trying to talk to the fans out there.
Audience.
Yeah.
Thanks, producer.
Yeah.
But when you do it for real, because I think there's
you say for real, but I think for a lot of people, you gave away a lot of times. You would say just like media fast or fast this thing or fast
time
that.
stealers.
And I think they took that more than they would take the fast of fasting food.
Yeah.
And so to open their eyes to I believe if you're gonna fast, it has to be something food as well.
Right.
You can't just say I'm gonna fast TV, or I'm just gonna fast the phone, media, or I'm just gonna fast coffee.
Yeah.
It's got to be more than that.
Yeah.
It's got to be some kind of sacrifice.
Yeah.
And food is involved. And that's the best way to sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
Because you can sacrifice all these different things I just said, but to sacrifice food, that's huge.
Well, and I liked it.
That's you telling your body, no.
Yeah.
And our body's like, what are you doing to me?
Because I need it.
I need a cheeseburger right now.
Uh-huh.
And
and I liked it too because somebody shared that God was speaking to them that yes, you can fast, but if you don't pray, you're kind of just dieting. Yeah. So it needs to be fasting and prayer, fasting and doing things.
That was a testimony somebody, and that was a great thing. We had a lot of testimonies come out of it. Somebody went on a juice fast and their blood pressure dropped enormously. Clarity, healing, provision. That's some of the things we heard that happened through the fast. Yeah. And so it's tough. Don't get me wrong, but it's important to do.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
And that's again why Jesus says when you fast. He also says when you pray and when you give.
Right.
And so we did that. 7-day challenge. We do it with our church. We challenge them to fast, to pray, and to give. And if you haven't done that on this season, it's a new month, new year. Go ahead. I challenge you. Take yourself a 7-day challenge, a 3-day challenge, a 5-day challenge where you can fast, pray, and serve. Well,
and really, we kind of talked about it last time too. But in Esther, she fasted for 3 days and was able to save a whole generation of people. So even if it's 3 days,
a lot can be done.
I mean, in the reality of it, yes, 3 days is hard, but it's also only 3 days.
Yeah.
So you can do it.
But a lot can happen in 3 days.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the funds to purchase the church in 3 days.
Yeah.
So a lot can happen in 3 days.
Yeah.
And imagine if you're spending that time with God,
right?
That mountaintop moment. What could happen? Instead of spending three days watching
Catching up on all your shows.
Catching up on Netflix and binging. But listen, they don't want to hear us talking about fasting again.
Speaking of fasting, we have a guest on the show today, and what a perfect segue from fasting
there you go.
to be able to eat. I wandered into this amazing shop after Kelby and I, our oldest daughter, had a sushi date, and it was right next to
Didn't tell me.
the restaurant. But Nancy, why don't you introduce yourself and share with them a little bit about what you do?
Awesome. So my name is Nancy, and my husband and I own the Willow Where Roots Began, and it's a local cafe here in Delta Township in Lansing.
And so how long, when did you, because it's a recent, you opened it recently.
Yeah, we just opened in July of 2025.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Our crowd is cheering for you. So tell me a little bit about, what kind of, like if I walk in there, what am I buying? What am I feeling?
What's in the store?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell us the good stuff.
Yeah, I will. All right, cool. So we're a cafe boutique, and so we have like the boutique aspect because I love to knit, and so we have yarn and different fun things in that. So that's the boutique side. Mm-hmm. But the cafe, I love to my love language. Well, maybe not love language, but my hospitality is like my spiritual gift. I love to have people over to our home and feed them, and so when we were deciding what we wanted to do next in our life, the cafe seemed to be a very good option. So really, our mission statement is bringing people into pieces of our home to share joy, goodness, and beauty. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
And my favorite mug is from your shop,
Thank
too.
you.
So I love that mug.
Thank you.
So, yeah, that's great. Do you pick out everything personally? Like you pick out everything to have in the store? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did that look like when you were renovating and when you were opening? Did you have any hardships or anything that came your way at all?
None whatsoever.
It was easy.
Yeah. It was like handed to me.
Yeah, right?
So actually, the thing that pushed us over the edge as to why we should open, my husband had been at his company for 18 years, and then he lost his job. And we were a one-income family. I was a stay-home mom, and I taught the kids. I'm a teacher. And so when that happened, it was like, oh, okay, Lord. Actually, the cool thing is 3 weeks before I was getting ready, and the Lord said to me, I got this impression, I believe it was the Lord, Nancy, you've never had to fully rely on me financially. And I was like, yes, Lord, I have.
Please don't test me.
Exactly. I was like, Lord, please don't test me in this. And 3 weeks later, my husband, he was working, this was after COVID, so everybody had been remote. And he said, can I see you upstairs, please? And I said, yeah. And he sat me down and he was like, I just got let go. And I was like, what? And I just started sobbing. But the Lord brought back to mind, that. And I was like, okay, Lord, I fully rely on you now.
Amen.
Yeah. So there have been mountaintop experiences and valleys and really, truly relying on him. Even, we just lost our health insurance and I'm like, Lord, please. So, yeah.
No, that's awesome.
So how did the journey begin? How did you say, okay, here we go?
Yeah, so I had actually, our signature spice is called Kella Magic. Kella is my maiden name. I'm Egyptian. And so I've been selling that under Cottage Food Law for, 13 years. And then good friends of ours opened a bakery in DeWitt in 2024, and they wanted to carry that in their bakery. And so I had to go commercial, and I was like, guys, I have a problem though. Like, I don't have a kitchen to make it. And they're like, we have a commercial kitchen. And I was like, so they blessed us in that way.
Cool.
So we started doing our spices and our hummus. And we started at the DeWitt Farmers Market, and our friends carried it at the bakery. And so shout out to Freshies in DeWitt.
I was just going to ask if it was Freshies. My mom loves their cranberry walnut bread.
Yeah, they're great people. The wonderful friends. Because it's like
healthy, right? They're a bakery that's healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They even mill some of their whole grains there in-house. Yeah. Yeah, so they're great people. And then we got into Horrocks. And we would do I would do sampling. And it was just like my side gig, just something for me as a stay-home mom, just to kind of get out the door.
Should have had some samples tonight.
I should have. And so it was well received in the community. And so, when we were in that those crossroads of what do we do now? Does Clinton go back, find a different company to work for, or what do we do? And we felt the Lord leading in this way. And so there were lots of miracle moments that led us that way. And lots of discouraging moments too.
Yeah. And he bakes too, right? Like you both are in the kitchen.
Yeah, I've taught him. We've been married 18 years, and until this summer, he didn't bake and didn't cook. I mean, he's really good at making eggs and,
and cereal.
He's very creative in seeing what's in the fridge and then making something out of that. Yeah. But now he makes, I taught him to make our baklava. He makes our hummus. Yeah, he's a good.
And it's your mom too that makes stuff sometimes, right?
My mom comes up. They actually just left to Florida. They're winter birds.
Boo.
I know. I'm like, Mom. But
I need you.
I know, yeah. And but she bakes all our pita bread, and so she's passed the baton on to me. And my kids remind me, it's not as good as Tata's. Tata is grandma in Arabic. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, guys.
Well, because I like how you learn recipes, and I would tell this to his mom because his mom makes tamales, and I would say, okay, teach me how to do it, and she's like, okay, well, if it looks like this, you put a little more water, and if it looks a little orange, you put a little this, and I'm like, yeah, but how much do I? Well, just you taste it, and I'm like, what are the measurements? Can we write this down? And she's like, and then you use this specific pan and this specific bowl, and this, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't know.
Yeah, we had to set rules with my mom. We're like, okay, Mom, what would you? And then we're like, okay, stop. We have to measure it now.
Yeah,
so I created her pita bread recipe.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
She was like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, I know, Mom, but this is how I'm going to learn.
Because you guys do like sandwiches and stuff too. Do you do it on the pita bread at all?
Yep. So we have 2 Middle Eastern inspired sandwiches. Yep. And then the fresh and flavorful, and I pity the fool because fava beans are called fool in Arabic.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Cool. So. Was there ever a time that you...
Hold on. Before you get there.
Oh, we're talking about food.
So let's let me in this discussion. Food.
Your specialty.
This is what I like to. They said somebody was binging the E612 show, and while they were fasting, they said, "You guys talk about food a lot."
Yeah.
I said, "Well, just probably you're aware of it right now
because you
can't eat."
Yes, that is so true. I did a 4-day water fast in December. And all I could think about was food. I wasn't even hungry, but it was like all I could think about was food. Yeah. And I just kept telling myself, Nancy, the Lord fasted for 40 days.
Come on.
But it made me think about God more because I was like, Lord, please help me.
Yeah.
Well, and isn't it funny? Like you can fast for like different things. Yeah. And then it's, for doctors, I got to fast. I can't, I got to take a test. And so.
Yeah. No big deal.
No big deal. Okay. 12 hours. Okay. We'll fast. But the day you say I'm fasting for God. Mm-hmm.
Right.
4 hours into it, you're like, I'm so hungry.
You don't even eat breakfast. You're hungry.
I'm dying. I don't even eat breakfast. I want breakfast when
That is so true.
And that's the enemy playing and coming against us. And so
it's that spiritual opposition.
It's funny. It's just so crazy how it works. You can go 24 hours because you're gonna get a whatever test.
Right.
And then
no big deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not bad. And then 2 hours in and you're ready to eat a burger.
Yeah.
So like what does the menu look like then? Because you got sandwiches, you got
we have sandwiches, salads, some snack plates like hummus snack plates, cashew cheese snack plates, soup, salads, charcuterie boards, and then we have and then we have a full I don't know what full coffee bar is, but we serve organic. We use organic coffee. We have organic matcha, organic teas. We don't have oddly enough, we don't have just plain coffee. We're like lattes and espresso shots. We're more espresso.
Hey, nobody drinks plain coffee anymore, so you're fine.
Our biggest thing is like doing things more healthfully, so we have like organic flour, grass-fed butter, organic sugar. We try to use organic milk in our lattes. We make our own cashew milk.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, more organic.
And then you got a bakery side where you're doing some baking.
Yes, we bake everything from scratch, except our phyllo dough. We buy organic phyllo dough, but we bake our own sourdough, and artesian bread. So for the people that don't like the sour flavor, we make our own baked goods, everything in house.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I tried one monster cookie or
Yeah,
something.
the monster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I like the chocolate chip cookies.
It had pecans in it,
Yeah,
right?
and butterscotch. Yep, butterscotch, chocolate chips, and pecans.
God.
And it's nearly
Yes.
double the size of the ones Shailene likes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Man.
But I still get 2.
And so then
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing.
true.
So you're open.
We're open Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
8:30 to 3:30, and then Friday
Because you
7
can
to
go on
2:30.
in there and eat full. There's a full lunch menu and.
Yeah. Yep, and we
that's cool.
serve sandwiches. Like if some customers like to have it for breakfast, like at 9:00, and we serve that. We'll
So what
prepare it for
are
you.
like the main things people going for?
Yeah, so we're known for our best sellers are the cookies that Shailene likes, and our scones. Those are our best sellers. I actually looked it up because I wanted to know what our best sellers were. And our lattes and our turkey Havarti panini.
Ooh.
Yeah, yep, and that's made on our herb bread.
Havarti.
Yeah, we make our own artesian bread and turkey and Havarti and tomato and onion and arugula and our own house-made ranch. So,
Oh, man.
are you hungry yet?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Dang it, you're already closed.
Man, I need one right now. That's good stuff.
Yeah, that's yummy. Was there ever a time that you wanted to give up?
Yeah, there was a lot. So,
Every day.
yeah, basically. So
When I wake up.
Yeah, I'm like, do I really have to do this again? The construction was hard. That was 4.5 months. We renovated the space ourselves, except for the things that we had to pull permits for. So like electrical, the HVAC, the plumbing. But my husband and I had to pour concrete back in. We went to YouTube University, and my brother's a general contractor, and we have a friend who's a general contractor, and so they help. We would ask questions.
I got a buddy who he can do anything. He says just watch YouTube.
He's like, let's build a house. I'll just watch YouTube and we can do it. And he makes it seem so easy. And we're like, okay.
Really, if you can, you just have to be motivated enough, or not motivated, but fearless enough to
Determined,
be,
maybe.
or like, I'm just going to do it.
Yeah.
And, we were trying to save on money. So
Sure.
money talks, right?
Yeah.
So it was like, I could hire somebody to do this for $10,000 or I could do it myself for $1,500, so yeah. So those were hard days because
So did it take a long time to get the store ready?
Yeah, it was about 4.5 months.
Okay.
And we went from like construction to like 2 days, and then we were open. So we had to grocery shop and like figure out what our menu was and all that in 2 days. I know. I was like, oh Lord, please help us. And he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah. And how many kids do you have?
We have 3.
3 kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were involved in all of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So our kids were the ones who like ripped up the floor. It was those, tile.
Child
I bet
labor.
they had fun doing that.
They did. They were amazing. I
cool.
would be like, guys, take breaks. And they're like, no, we're good, Mom. Like, and they would do
awesome.
it. Yeah. So
Cool.
Yeah.
So when you wanted to give up, what keeps you going when things get hard?
That's a great question. It was just knowing that this is what we had to do, again, like the Lord there was no question in our minds as to this is where God was leading us. And so, just had to be
Isn't that kind of
faithful.
cool sometimes when our back is against the wall
Yeah.
and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And God's like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean that's good stuff.
It is.
Because sometimes we need to have our backs against the wall because sometimes we're too comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
Who knows if you would have done it if you were in.
You didn't have to.
Absolutely. And that is what I say. Like, there's no way we would have taken this plunge had my husband had his job but it was
comfort.
like, the Lord was like, here you go.
Yeah.
Other than this, you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Push you out.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Any scriptures or anything that keeps you going when things get hard?
Yeah, definitely Philippians 4:13. I can do all things.
Yeah.
And that he won't leave us or forsake us.
Yeah.
Hebrews 13:5. That's
on.
always
That's
a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Isaiah 41:10. I will hold you up with my right hand. I will uphold you with my right hand. So it's always just trusting in him, knowing that he's been there. He already knows. I just have to trust. And honestly, today I did have a bit of a meltdown. I had a doctor's appointment, so in the portal I had to update, remove that insurance coverage, and I got a little panicky, and I went out and saw my husband, and I was like, I'm having a really hard time right now. And he was like, hey, insurance was a false security blanket. Like the Lord, he was like, you know who our trust is in. And I was like, yeah.
Come on.
So
and he just gave me a hug and let me tear up. And I was like, I know.
Now get back to work.
Exactly. Go make some bread, woman. Yeah.
Make some hummus.
Well, and that helps too, right? Because when one person's weak, the other person knows what to say and is strong.
Yes.
Was this like a dream of yours?
I had always, because I love to knit, I had always wanted to have like a coffee shop / yarn shop,
Cool.
So that's kind of, I'm getting that aspect, that feel. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And we love having the customers come in and building relationships, Never would have thought that I would see you again and be on a podcast with you the day you and Kelby came in.
Yeah,
so.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I looked terrible. I was like,
no,
do
you
I
didn't
say anything? I didn't have any makeup on. My hair was crazy. And I was like, hi, I have a podcast. Would you like to be on it?
And then you said you had little kids. And I was like, say no more.
You're like, I get it.
You look gorgeous for having little kids.
And you have like a Bible study too, right? Like you're able to open for Bible study and stuff like that. Like kind of be that hub for people. Which is cool.
One of our customers asked to lead a Bible study and actually Ephesians.
Cool.
And so tomorrow night is the finale. It was just a very short 2 series, like an intro last week, and then read it on your own, and then do it tomorrow night. Yep. But we do have the ladies' cheer night, cheers night, and that's more mission minded, just in our community, just in the world today. A lot of people are lonely and don't have that support. If you don't have a church family, where else do you get your social life?
Good.
You know what I mean? And so that was something the Lord put on my heart, and so we do that every other week, and you just come and hang out every other Tuesday night from 5:30 to 7:30. Yeah, we open. We close at 3:30, and then we open back up at.
That's one of the things we just brought back and started back up as life groups, because I believe that it's just the way of the church. It's in these last days, I just believe that people are looking and searching for fellowship,
absolutely,
but also guidance and discipleship, and so. That this is the way, that was the model. Jesus would go and preach in the synagogues and preach in the temple, but he would also break bread with them at the table. And that was the most important thing, was, I believe, is where the discipleship took place. And you can go to these churches and that's great and all, but where are you actually getting discipled to change and learn a little bit more and see the fruits of others and talk about it. And so,
Well, and the Bible talks about too, if it's in your power to do anything to help your neighbor, like you should do it.
Right.
And so if there's something that that you could be a mentor for somebody, to do that, that's cool that you have a space to be able to provide that, because, if you don't go to the same church, or like you said, if you don't have a church family or you don't go to church at all, where are you getting it? You're getting it from social media, which is like the worst place to get your advice from, And so it's like, how are you forming your opinions? How do you know anything about the Bible or have your questions answered? Like, don't go to social media. And so that's pretty cool to have like that space to be able to do that, because
and what's the address there? So if anybody's
absolutely, we're
right by the sushi place.
Yep. Ohana Sushi, Ohana. 719 Brookside is where we're at. 719,
yeah.
Right by Carrabba's.
And when does that group take place? Every other Wednesday?
Every other Tuesday night. So not this week, but we will meet on January 20th.
Okay.
I know we weren't trying to say the date, but if you're watching.
So that's good stuff.
January 20th.
And listen, I mean, if you are searching, that she gave you the address, and if you're out there listening or watching and you don't have you'd want a life group, look on our app, look on our webpage, and join a life group, man. It's important to have that fellowship, especially in these last days. I believe that was one of the biggest things COVID tried to do is divide people and
make you alone,
set you apart and make you alone, and so get the fellowship in. It's needed. Yeah. It'll help you grow. Iron sharpens iron. You can't sharpen nobody if you're by yourself at the house, by yourself, locked up, hiding away. And so get connected with some good fellowship, and get connected with some good people. And so you can find that on our app and our website.
Yeah. Do you have any like from here, do you kind of have, okay, in like a couple years or in 5 years, we want to, expand to other sort of Borax stores, or we want our own standalone? Like, do you have kind of a vision of where you guys, I know that question kind of caught you off guard, but
she said, I'm just trying to survive with this one.
That is true. What Pastor Roman said. Our biggest goal that we're keeping our eyes towards is, Lord, please help us grow enough that we could afford to hire help.
Nice.
Because right now it's my husband and I, and the kids help us, when they're not in school. And so it looks like we're working 70 hours a week, and so besides, taking Saturdays off, Sundays we're closed, but Sundays we're there working, a few days ago we were there 12 hours, so it's a lot. And so that's our biggest goal right now is, Lord, help us, provide for us to be able to hire people. And we'd love to open another store, we never even thought about that, but some customers have said, hey, have you thought about opening one in Grand Ledge? And we're like, no.
Not at all.
No, we haven't. You. We're just trying to survive this.
Sometimes it's I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes it's best that you're just that one.
Yeah. And
that people know and people will remember.
Yeah.
There's one place that I love to eat, and it's one place, but like it's always packed and everybody always knows about it.
Yeah.
It's the only fast food I'll eat, and it's Olympic Broil.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I've never heard of Olympic Broil
till
I moved to Lansing. Till I moved up here.
Okay, now you know.
Because it's the one place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they've got food that I believe can be nationwide.
Yeah.
But it's just that one location.
And they do it well.
They do it and they do it right.
Consistent,
and it's consistent. You know what you're getting when you order it. You know what you're getting when you eat it. And like I said, for me, that's probably the only fast food we really eat. And so, but that's okay. I think he knows he's doing well there with what he has. But I mean, he has to have like 10 people working that thing because there's so much traffic coming in and out. Yeah. And we pray that God would do the same for you. That you can get some time off and get some time away. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, I think too, you learn, like when you look at other businesses and kind of watch their sort of life track of like seeing like Starbucks even and seeing like how fast, and they were one on every corner and all this. And then they were busy and they were successful, but then they had to close a whole bunch of Starbucks because they were just overpopulating themselves, and kind of like in competition with themselves because they're like this store and then this store is right across the street. And so,
that's true.
I think, just even looking at different businesses and learning from them and learning that, that you just do what you do well. And it's a compliment if people are saying, hey, can you open over by me?
That's right.
Can you open over here?
And how's that for you? You said, I like what you said there, because you just do what you do and do it well. Mm-hmm. Do you struggle with trying to like, all right, we need a new sandwich or we need a different...
Great question.
Like, do you try to come out with different things, or do you just say, hey, this is the menu and we're going to do this and do this well? Or are you, no, we got some different things coming out? Or how do you work that?
Great question. So because I believe my spiritual gift is hospitality, I'm always trying to cater to people.
Sure.
And so like if you come in and you're like, oh, I don't like that, but I'm like, but I could do this and this for you, like if you need it, because I want to make people happy, right? Yeah. And so that's been something that I've learned over the last 6 months is I will not be able to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
I will strive for it just because I believe you're my guest, and even though like it's a transaction and it's a business, I want to take care of you, right? So I was always thinking of like, oh, somebody wanted gluten-free or vegan. And I'm like, I could try to make it that way, And my husband, Lord bless him, that's why the Lord put us together because he's so like
grounded,
level, like it's okay. Like, and at first I was like, we need to come up with this and this and this. And he's like, listen, we have these items. Let's get these done well. Let's master these. Let's not kill ourselves. Mm-hmm. And then we could, expand. But the turkey we help each other out, right? Because he was just sticking to our first couple sandwiches. And for a while, I was like, how about paninis? And he was like, no, we cannot be stretched any further. And then I like went shopping for the ingredients, and then I made him a sandwich, and he was like, this is really good.
Like, fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, should we add it to the menu since I have the ingredients? And he was like, okay.
It's just laying here now. I could use
Yeah.
it.
So it worked out,
So
and
now
we
are
help
these
each other.
made to order or they?
Yes. They're made to order. So that's the one thing that when you come into our cafe, it's not fast food in the sense that like you order, it's ready in,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
But because, literally when you walk in, it's like, okay, so we bake our bread that morning and, we'll grab a couple slices of bread and the ingredients out of the fridge and make your sandwich, So yeah, definitely made to order.
So it's not like the sandwiches are just sitting there. Like
No.
you got them. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we grill them in a panini press, and so yeah, it does take a little bit, to get things ready, and usually it's just him and I, so it's not like we're super, sometimes in my head I'm like, Starbucks would never take this long in making a coffee, but I'm like, Nancy, you're steaming somebody's cup,
Yep.
just perfect. You're creating that foam, that froth, the yummy. I'm like, just so the Lord's helping me learn. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so he's
I'm
teaching me
with you.
grace.
Yeah. Well, I think that's so good too, because I think it's something even like with churches or really with anything where you have people give you feedback and then you're like, okay, and then you like change it.
Yeah.
And then that person like never comes to the store again.
Right.
And you're like, I literally changed the hours because a couple people told me that they should be the hours and now it's not even, or like I changed the sandwich and now you don't even come in the, and so I think it's kind of even how like the enemy will distract you with noise, and you have to know like what is noise, what is like feedback that is helpful that I need to change, and then what is just the noise that's just making you like frenzied and anxious and like I gotta do this and I gotta do that, and then the person like never comes in again.
That's true.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
And you switched up your whole menu for some. Yeah.
Or like opened earlier or stayed up later or whatever,
Yeah.
and then they're not even coming. And so. But no, this is all good stuff. I'm so excited that we found the place and we go when we can, and it's a good place to write too. We've gone in there before and just written.
Nice quiet area, and you can come in.
So
and
cute in there, cozy.
I think I wrote a sermon in there before.
Did you?
So,
Cool.
I think so. While we were eating cookies.
Yeah.
But they were healthy cookies, so it was fine.
It was the catalyst to the fast sermon.
It was research for this episode.
That's
what it was. Research. No, but this is awesome.
Any advice you'd give to another entrepreneur that's trying to start something out there?
Yeah.
What would you say is they might be going through a trial, trying to start it, or need a little oomph to get it going? You got a good
or encouragement.
Word of encouragement or something?
Yeah, absolutely. So, from a biblical, as a Christian, I would say, my advice would be obviously biblical, Bible based. So I would say, seek the Lord, and if the Lord is not calling you to it, don't do it, because the workload is a lot, right? And we've poured our savings into this, and we're hoping someday we'll be able to get paid back.
Yeah.
But so it doesn't make sense if the Lord's not in it.
Come on.
Unless you're like filthy rich and you just want to do it for fun.
Yeah.
And you could hire everybody to do. Yeah. We
If
weren't
you got
filthy
money to
rich.
throw
Right,
away.
exactly. And so our thing was like, okay, God called us to this, so we're going to be faithful and we're going to do it to the best, right? Whatever our hands find to do, we're going to do it with all our might. And so if the Lord called you to it, be strong.
Then do it.
Yeah. Amen. Do not fear. Joshua 1:9. Be strong and be of good courage.
Yeah.
And we daily seek him every day on the way to the shop early in the morning. I get there like at 5:30 in the morning. We pray. We pray for the customers. We don't even pray for riches, because really our goal is that people would come to know Jesus in our space. And so we pray for who the Lord wants to bring in that day, and for our words, and to guide our conversations, because we don't know who's discouraged, who's having a really bad day, or who, is at a mountaintop experience, and whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And so that's our biggest thing, is that the Lord would help us through that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just seek
That's
the
a
Lord.
good word.
Yeah.
That's a good word. Listen, if you're out there and you are trying to figure it out, seek the Lord first.
That's right.
Make sure you're called.
The kingdom first, and everything else
will be added.
Shall be added on to you. Come on, somebody.
So where can the listeners find you? Like your Instagram? Yeah. What's your Instagram?
Yeah, so our Instagram is the Willow Warb, WORB, and that's an abbreviation for a tagline, the Willow Where Roots Began. So the Willow Warb. On Instagram and Facebook, it's just the Willow Where Roots Began.
Cool.
We're not on TikTok yet.
It's all right. Me neither. Working on it.
As I join the 21st century, I will
Same, girl.
will be on TikTok.
Listen, if you're looking for a great place to eat, to fellowship,
or to support.
Any last words that you might have?
Just thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for coming.
Yeah, Nancy, thank you for being a part of the E612 show. If you're ever in the area, the Lansing area, go out, check out The Willow. And, man, you heard some of that food. I'm ready to get some right now.
It's closed right now. Sorry.
Listen, thank you for joining the E612 show. We hope you've enjoyed today's sermon. We hope you've enjoyed the episode. Come back and see us next week.
Yeah.
God is good, man, and we're excited. Get yourself a group to fellowship with. God bless you. Warriors out.